Good evening. Actually, I just want to share my journey with Sir. This is music. We started around 5-6 years before COVID. Yeah. Before COVID, we started this. I joined this school, and it was almost 6 years now. And initially, I was more learning how to play the keyboard and piano. So, like everybody knows, Sir was teaching the basics of music and all that. And slowly, after 5 years or something, you played Beethoven and Bach and Mozart and all that. And then I realized, I'm more interested in understanding music. What goes behind compositions, right? How composers create music. So I last year I told Sir that I want to shift gears. I don't want to go through this regular examination stuff because I don't think I'll be able to perform on a stage, like youngsters. But I'm more interested in understanding music, and that is when we started a different journey altogether. It's almost a year now since we started the journey, and I can tell you that every time, every class in the last 1 year has been like it's a master class, right? So you won't believe it. You won't believe because there is no structure to it. So he will. He will come and talk about some theory of music. We play some songs. He shows me different things. So initially, I was also trying to play. Okay, I was playing chords, all the melody songs. He goes across genres, across ages. So he may start with K.V. Mahadevan. So we both understand old Tamil songs till latest Tamil songs. All the Ilayaraja, Rahman and all that. So that is one cross section we have. And another thing is, he is actually he can actually go very deep into the theoretical aspects of music. Okay, I can try to follow. Most of the time I try to follow, but it will be very difficult. But over time I realized I'll just simply be listening. Okay, I don't want to. I don't know what I'm getting out of it, but I'm listening. Okay? But over time, what happened is a lot of things started falling in place. So, for example, recently we have Carnatic music. So, I'm also into Carnatic music. I can listen, I can understand. So, recently we have been talking about two big things I want to tell. One is how chords or the harmony, right? How it shapes your melody. So, when you play a melody, you saw a lot of people around playing guitar and drums and all the keyboard and all. Those are the orchestration behind the melody. Right? The main piece is the melody. So when they play this thing, actually it gives a lot of flavor to it. So if you directly dive into learning music, it is very difficult because I'll tell you one thing. Finally, we are talking about sounds, right? Yeah, music is nothing but sounds, and there are only 7 tones, major tones, and then there are minor tones. Okay, so where will you start? You have a huge combination of sounds you can create, and not all of them are going to be very interesting. Okay, and only few of them are interesting. That is because before us, people have come and laid the path called scales or ragam. So they have actually already, there are enough people who have discovered, it is like a forest. You get lost, okay? So there are already well-established paths. If you travel in that path, you can actually discover the emotion that ragam or the scale brings, right? So Sir has been mostly teaching me about how to see. It is like you can have all the technicalities like harmony, scales, melody, and all the rhythm, time signature, key signature, all that. But finally, it has to touch you. Finally, it has to reach you, right? A good music always you feel happy or sad listening to it, or mysterious, or that kind of feeling you get, right? That emotional thing also he has shown me he gives me a lot of examples about how the harmony is changing the emotion. And recently here I will just demonstrate. So I try to take in all this, okay, and I try to create my own small tunes. So that was like a month back. I've been trying to create the tunes. So then I was thinking, like, what will I create? So he had been teaching me a ragam in Carnatic music called Mohanam. Okay, Mohanam is a very bright ragam and very cheerful kind of thing, and it is a five tone or pentatonic they call it, just 5 tones, and it is very well symmetrical structure. So there are 2 tones on the left, 2 on the right, 1 in the center. You keep it like that, right? So that is what he has been teaching me with a lot of examples. So I thought, why not I compose a small tune in Mohanam? So I'll just play that. It may not be, it is very rough cut, okay? So don't, let me play. This is actually Mohan Ragam, and it is in D major. So actually I'm playing a Carnatic Ragam in a D major Western scale, right? So it has the chords, progressions and all that. So while I was playing Mohanam, I felt why don't I shift the, so it has got a the major note, right? The third major, sorry, what do you call it? The third major, I actually tried to shift it to minor. Okay, and it was very sad. That the sound was very sad. It was only five tones. Okay, you listen to it, right? It was actually very bright and cheerful. You just shift one tone, and it suddenly changes the color of the emotion is changing. Okay, so then I learned that it is a ragam called Shivaranjani. Okay, so I tried one more. I was playing and trying some tune in Shivaranjani. So here you will hear this. So this is actually the same, it's exactly 5 tones of the previous one, okay? Just one tone got shifted and you feel little sad, right? You don't feel cheerful at all. That is the power of music which you can actually play around with. And then there is another same 5 tones, but one of the tone is missing in this. Instead of that, there is another tone. It is actually ragam hamshatvani. So all these 3 ragams I am playing is same 5 tones only, but little bit of shift is there. Okay? So I will play that hamshatvani which I created. Okay, hamshatvani I played. Okay, I tried playing that scale and it looked very Carnatic. Okay, it is that Vatapi Ganapatim, you would have heard that song, right? It is from Hamshatvani. So it was coming similarly like that. So I wanted something different. So I actually tried to change the beat, change that, it made it like a dance number. Okay? So you can. So it is the same 5 tones with little bit of change and you hear different, of course the beats are different, okay, the beat is different, the rhythm is different and the scales are different, but you hear different emotions from this. So this is what I wanted to tell you, that it is actually a very powerful thing. When you start listening to the sounds and you start making out what they convey to the listener, right? And you have all these tools like melody, rhythm, harmony. If you understand how they alter your emotions, right? It is a very powerful tool, and you know, there are very few people who can actually cut across Carnatic, Western, and all kinds of music. Except I think we have. That is why I'm saying, like, it is not just performance, okay? If you have a kid at home who has a lot of music in him, you know, you should find a good teacher like him so that, you know, you can take a totally different path. It's a very different career path. You don't need to get stuck with everybody becoming an engineer or that kind of thing. So, you know, there are very few people who can actually teach music. Okay, playing is a lot of people can teach, but deep into music, you know, cutting across ages of music, ages when I say, you know, old music directors to the latest one, and your ability to understand and interpret every part of the music, right, and see how it is actually affecting the listener. If you start following that journey, you are actually going to benefit a lot in terms of you know, learning music. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you very much.